in someone's house. You can
This is
tell.
this is where you look right here, honey. That's your eye I'm looking into. Do you see me looking into your eyes? Yeah, there's Christie's with her.
All right.
So yeah, we're at Rob and Eva's right now. Lovely place. We're about an hour away from where we were. We stayed last night, had a lot of fun, played old people card games. I'd never played canasta before,
Hey, Mom, how are you? And Lori, hi.
and I won. Me and Eva, we won. So that was lots of fun for Christy.
It's okay. We'll kick your butt tonight.
Uh, maybe. So yeah, it's like these card games are crazy, and there's rules.
Go figure. There's rules to play games.
It's like in Topeka right now, where they're shutting down Costco or Walmart and where Lay's.
Lay's and a Burger King.
It's like, yeah, because they're not following the protocols. And what are the protocols? They're useless. So yeah, it is.
No, we're not allowed to talk about that anymore.
Yes,
Good morning,
sir.
Clem. How are you?
Yeah, this COVID thing. So even in Ontario right now, I was talking to my mom, and I think today they're starting it where every single business in the province you need masks in order to do business. So yeah, kind of sad to see what this free world has become. And these people all need to be voted out and fired. Yeah, I'm kind of that guy. That's my new job.
I'm going to kick you off of this show, and you
I
won't be able
will.
to come on anymore.
I am going to be, you need to fire them.
No.
Yeah, you do. So we need regular moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas, people with something to lose. None of these nut job lefties with, I will never have a child. No, wrong guys. I want people who have something in the game, their legacy, their future. That's it for politics for me because somebody's getting all sighy like this. Just like that.
You're lucky all I'm doing is sighing and not punching you.
Yeah, I think so. So that's Rob right now, one of the owners of the house. He's got such an incredible shop in the back. It's like entire man cave. You can fit two ginormous, huge trucks, all kinds of stuff in there. And he's also got a second floor, which was going to be an office, but now it's just a place for stuff, which that's my favorite. You need a place to put your stuff. Some people say get rid of your stuff. I say no, just build a bigger place. That's all you need to do.
Rob just looks at John and shakes his head.
Get a bigger place. Yeah.
And Eva, hi. I see you're watching too upstairs.
Yes. Yeah. Even Robert, lovely hosts. We had an incredible dinner yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's the thing with Albertans. I mean, they're incredible hosts. And, you know, we're just loud.
Well, and good friends.
And good friends.
It helps.
It is. I mean, we've known Rob and Eva since we were kids.
Yeah.
I mean, you were grade 6 or
grade 8.
Grade 8. Yeah. And then when we started dating, it was lots of fun. Right, Eva? Lots of fun.
No, we didn't start dating with Eva.
No.
I mean.
No, but so the day I met Eva, and I reminded Eva of this story yesterday. Oh, no, I'm not picking on her. I just love this story because I felt so inadequate. Now, Christy was 2 years older than me. So she was 18. I was 16 when we started dating. So Christy's inviting.
Lori's telling you to get off your soapbox.
Christy's excited to introduce me to her best friend, Eva. So we go to Dairy Queen or someplace like that, and we're sitting. Christy and I are side by side, right side, like this. And then Eva comes, and we start talking and stuff. So Eva says to Christy, "So when's your boyfriend coming?" I'm like, "I'm right here. Right here. This is me."
So Clem was having trouble pushing start until he had his second cup of coffee. Is my hair all weird?
Yeah, I think her hair is weird, but your hair is a little nicer than mine is. And I asked you to shave off the curlies, and you never did.
You're supposed to get my mom to cut them.
No, I think I need to with a razor.
Oh my gosh, I'm so tired of your hair.
Sorry, it's kind of important to me.
You can't see it, so how do you even know?
So I looked in the mirror today. I saw all the curls in the back.
Ew.
And I'm not a curl person.
I think it's pretty.
Thanks. I appreciate that. That's lovely. So how's the sound? Can you guys hear us? We don't know. I mean, other than Lori telling me to get off my soapbox. Not even on a box. I'm on a leather couch.
A very comfortable one. These ones recline. John wouldn't let me recline.
No, we're not at the VIP theater in Vallarta.
Sure we are. This is VIP. We're very important people here.
Yeah,
Well, we're with very important people.
we are. That's actually really true. So yeah, so they used to have, he's a hunter, and he used to have all these animals around here, but he doesn't anymore because they may sell, they may not. It's kind of like everybody's story when you talk to them in Alberta. It's like, maybe we'll sell, maybe we won't. And I think that it's probably a good idea because Alberta, I don't think much is going to go on here for 5 to 10 years.
Stop.
The world does not like Alberta right now. I do because I drive vehicles. I like plastics.
Stop.
Dream Whip.
Stop.
It's an edible oil product.
That's not great. Not great.
It isn't. Yeah, it was a joke. So that part, I don't like Dream
so
Whip.
Funny.
Yeah. So what are we talking about here today? Help us out.
Help us out, please.
I think we're going to the Wabamun today. If the weather stays nice, we woke up and it's a beautiful sunny day. Now that doesn't mean anything for 5-10 minutes from now, but
That's true.
Right now it is amazing. And if we go to the lake today, which is like a little ocean, a lake is like a little ocean, and
really?
There might be sand. It's true, but it's not as warm or as cold as the ocean is.
Warm or as cold?
Yeah, don't ignore that last part. I don't know what I just said. Well, right now, though, the water's, what month is this? It's got to be getting warm in Mexico.
It's July. Apparently, there was quite the rain last night.
Yes, and I'm glad we missed that. But yeah,
Hi, Kathy.
Zach's a little sick right now.
Yeah.
So we're sending him to the doctor. And it's kind of crazy. Why is he sick? He lives in Mexico. I don't think he gets sick in Mexico.
He has a cold, I believe. It sounds like he was sneezing and.
Oh, if it's just a man cold, he'll live.
Barely, but I'm sure he will.
Yeah. If I get a cold, I think I'm going to die.
The men in my life are not.
I don't think it's any man.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, any man, I think, that gets a little sick.
I'm not going to say that for all men because that would just be rude.
There's like 2 men who don't get sick.
Yeah, 2?
I think so. That's out of like 4 billion people.
Wow.
So
that's 4 billion men?
Yeah, I guess if there's 8 billion people, we'd have to divide it into 2 because we seem to be born equal, maybe 49.
Born equal? Men and women are equal?
49.5 and 50.5.
So, Lori, Clem, in your areas of this beautiful, cold country, what's your weather like?
Yeah, tell us. If you're in Winnipeg or British Columbia or Saskatchewan or Colorado or Texas or Mexico. I'm grasping at straws here.
It's all the places you know?
Those are all the places.
All of Mexico?
Yeah. Yeah. I love the windows in this house. We're in the basement. The windows are so big.
What's a walkout basement?
Oh, yeah. I guess it is a walkout. So it isn't a real basement.
Oh, wow.
The windows are huge, and it's on 4 acres almost. And we're going to go see the place today because he's got like lots of woods here too. So,
well, 4 acres, yeah.
Yep. So not much is developed. So
it rained last night, though it might be too wet.
Yeah, he's got not a swamp, I guess, a place for mosquitoes to gather.
He calls it a swamp.
Yeah, it's a place for mosquitoes to get born and grow.
To get born.
To be born. So yeah, it is great. Had a very nice sleep last night. The sun came up very early.
Yeah, the bedroom has a big window and a skylight.
Yeah.
Now that doesn't bother me though. I can sleep through it. John, though, is a little more delicate.
Well, no, I pretty much slept. I was like, gotta get up. It's 8:00. And then, well, first off, it was 6:30. Then it was 7:30. Then it was 8. And then it was 8:20. And then I'm like, I gotta get up now because the sun.
Eva calls it a pond, not a swamp.
Okay, so Rob calls it.
It's much nicer to Call it a
It
pond.
is a nice word, pond, because it sounds romantic. It sounds like geese are in there, and you can hold hands and walk around it. The pond sounds like to me.
Yeah,
That's a light colored coffee today.
I think it's the reflection of the sun.
Yeah, Rob and Eva are amazing hosts and hostesses, and they got her all supplies.
They bought Bailey's for me.
Those are supplies.
Okay,
So we appreciate that
absolutely.
because we do know how nice Christie is after she's had a little, right?
You're not supposed to talk like that anymore because it's not true.
It isn't true.
I'm no
She's
nicer.
still not nicer. She hates everyone equally.
I don't hate anyone.
No, you don't. I don't either. I love everyone.
I don't know if I love everyone.
I do.
I like a lot of people.
I do. I don't know if you like me some days.
Well,
It really is wrong.
it
She
really.
treats her husband.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So what do you keep looking at?
Well, because we don't have the chat up there, I've got to go to all three.
Okay, so Maria said something.
We have a beautiful home with lots of windows, so the sun is shining bright. It's going to be hot here today. And Marty is saying good morning. Morning, Marty.
Hello, Maria.
Lori, our high today is supposed to be 21.
Which is like
Room temperature.
No, it's colder than room temperature for us. Because
For us.
at home, our air conditioner is on 26 or 27 at night. Like that's how low we want it to go to feel cool.
Yeah. So, we're used to it a little warmer. Christy loves me. I do. And Clem is saying that we are thankful that it went to 19 last night and today's only going to be 27. As long as there's a little wind, it should be a wonderful day. Oh, and Clem, I got the little video that you sent me of Molly Moo, Miss Molly, chasing that squirrel. Adorable. You should have let her off leash, though. Yeah. She'd have had fun.
She'd have got that squirrel.
She's a good little hunter, that puppy.
She is awesome. Yeah, she really is. So what were we just talking about here? Because there was something I was going to say.
Oh, the weather. Room temperature.
Oh, yeah, it's 27 in Winnipeg. Do you know the difference between 27 and 21? That's like wearing a t-shirt and wearing a coat. That's the difference. Because at 21, I will wear a coat.
So, Marty, when you say that's wrong on several levels, do you mean the temperature, that it's only 21 degrees? That's wrong. How did you guys fare with that storm last night? I guess there was a lot of water.
And the flooding, holy cow.
Yeah, we saw some pictures.
The videos of the water.
A realtor that we know posted a picture of the water coming under the bridge. We saw people swimming in it.
That's disgusting.
And my son showed a picture. I'm not exactly sure where that picture was that Zach showed us, but lots of water up to the meridians.
I think that was on the old canal road.
Temps, yeah. Marty was saying it's Temps.
Yeah, it used to be called the canal road. Then they filled the canal road in, but they still call it.
Oh, so the road past Coolihio Bucerias, but there's no meridian in between them. So that's not it.
No. Over by our neighborhood, as you're driving down that road, and then before you turn to Rio Lerma.
But there's no meridian there. The picture showed a meridian. No. I don't know. We'll have to ask my son.
We have no computer to share.
Oh, yeah, with floaties. April is saying it's 6 degrees. Where are you, April, that it says it's 6 degrees?
No, I think she's talking about the 21 to the 27. So it's 6 degrees.
So she's not feeling sorry for you is what I'm gathering.
Probably not. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and you guys will have to excuse me because, of course, like we said, we're doing this today just on John's cell phone, and so we don't have all our chat and stuff set up. So if we want to communicate with you and answer any questions or comments, no, Eva's just laughing at me more. She does that to us all the time.
Yeah, Eva will just sit there and look and just laugh and laugh. So yeah,
it's been a lot of years of giggling with that girl, though. I tell you.
Yeah, it has. So Canasta, kind of hard. You have to play with 13 cards per person.
I got cramps in my thumb from holding the cards. I go, okay, I need a break. I have to stretch my thumb out.
And she pressed so hard, the cards would curl. She's the only one, and it's a brand new deck. So why is the cards curling? Like, you're crushing them with your thumbs.
Crushing is kind of harsh.
They were curled because of you.
Bending them a little, but just like curling them, not bending.
That's what I said. Curling. You were curling them,
I was curling.
not in a Canadian curling kind of way. So yeah, then it's such a strange game.
Down the hill from California Pizza.
Okay, so that's down the hill from California Pizza.
Uh-huh.
Is it expensive in Mexico to put solar panels on your home? Not anymore. It seems to have come down quite a bit. Don't do it the way that I did. I bought from the manufacturer, but I only bought the panels. Did not buy the equipment to put them up because
Mm-hmm.
I believed it would be very inexpensive for the labor and the materials because the guys are kind of like, well, that's how we make our money. So they all wanted to jack me. But instead we had Luis Martinez, who is a fantastic guy. He's got a number of businesses in the area. You've seen his name many times.
Mm-hmm.
But he hooked up our solar panels for a very good price.
He hooked us up.
He hooked us up. So I spent between the two systems because originally it was going to be two 12 panel systems with two everything and the inverters. And I spent 10 grand, which is like US, I think, at the time. Now it's gone down considerably less, but it took a year and a half for our panels to be installed. And in that year and a half, one got broken. So yeah,
So
but now
the installation of the panels that it took a year and a half was our issue because we changed things up as we do.
yeah, and the panels would have been considerably less as well because I bought the extras. I bought micro inverters instead of one big inverter, which I thought was better, and it is better from for a production standpoint. You will make more electricity. So then we bought the 5 kilowatt inverter, but I have 7 to 8 kilowatts of panels. So the most it will make is 5 kilowatts in bright sunshine.
Oh, the down the hill from California Pizza is where they were swimming. That makes sense.
Okay. So
And
this is my curve. Every day, I see on my phone how much electricity we produce, and it goes like this. And then there's the heat of the sun at 5 kilowatts, and then down. Whereas if I had the full 7 watts, I would get probably an extra 10 to 15 kilowatts a day. But
so we may upgrade.
Yeah, we may
We'll
upgrade.
see.
So,
We shall see.
yeah.
If we need it, we know we can. We can expand it a little bit.
So I think all in now, I would probably pay 6 to 7 thousand for everything for what we have, and that would save us at least $200 a month in electricity. So times 12.
Eason hooked up Marty 6,000 US and 9 panels. That was
many years ago. It's come down
Eason. Yeah,
considerably.
I think Eason's not in business anymore, are they?
Yeah, it is. It's a very strange world because people believe that solar panels are going to save the world. The truth is, they're made in China beside factories with giant power factories spewing out coal. So essentially, we just offset cheap electricity for here, and it's good, I guess, but it's going to take 15 to 20 years to recoup the electricity that went into making the solar panels.
Mm-hmm. Marty is saying it's a good price on yours, and April's asking if it's worth it. It's really worth it for us in Mexico.
Yeah.
We have a friend here that worked with the electric company with EPCOR, and he said it takes a long time to get your payback here. So I think it depends on your electricity needs.
And if we didn't have a world full of nutty politicians and lefties, your electricity would be so cheap because the price of natural gas is dirt cheap. So if you just changed what you're making your BTUs with, you can.
Yeah.
It's a false economy. Recycling, false economy. The only thing that pays to recycle is aluminum. Aluminum is expensive to make.
You're stepping on a lot of toes today. What's wrong with you?
It's Truth Day today. It's Truth.
No, it's Thursday. Friday.
It's Friday.
It's Friday.
So it's
not Tuesday.
It's
or
Fruit. It's Fruit Day.
No, it's just Friday. It's supposed to be a day of relaxing. It's beautiful and sunny out here this morning.
Just for fun, though.
It did rain last night, though. Never mind for fun.
No, I just want to say real quick, what's the name? Penn and Teller. Not really a fan of Penn and Teller, but they did a great video. You can see it on YouTube. And I think it's called Recycling is BS, but it's not BS. It's actually the real thing. So look at that.
You can't say that word.
Stuff. So yeah, just watch that video. It kind of opened my mind up to what the world is and what I think economy is. So yeah, but you know what? There are people that rely on it. Actually, here, some of the recycling stations have closed, and it's funny because it costs real money to run these things, but they don't make real money. So yeah, a lot of these places have been impacted. But in Sherwood Park, where Christie's mom is, they've got a 7 or a 12-page document on everything how it has to be recycled.
Yeah, I went
It's
through it
silly.
and color coded it so it was easier.
It's just crazy. Some stuff you have to put in one bin, some stuff in another bin, some stuff to the
And
recycling
some, like,
depot.
so a yogurt container. Generally, the yogurt container and the lid are made out of the same product, right? The
Yeah,
same plastic. But you can take the yogurt container and put it in the recycling bin, but the lids have to go in the garbage. Why? Why is that?
it's just so crazy,
It doesn't make any
guys.
sense. And it even talks about lint from your dryer and
Lint from your dryer gets recycled?
goes in organics.
Oh my gosh. I I can't live like this, guys.
If you live full time down here, then your return will be sooner, and that's very true.
Yes, in Mexico, if you live there full time, just get solar.
Yeah.
It's your payoff is 3 to 5 years, maybe 7 max,
Hmm.
and then for the rest of your life,
Actually, I
it's
should
free.
ask Lynn. Lynn just got her panels installed. I don't remember what she paid.
Yeah, but she has the pool pump. So,
But no,
but an old style pool pump too.
no, but I'm talking just the panels themselves, not her electricity.
Oh yeah,
Because they have that just got hooked up. Like we said yesterday, we got our first bill with pure electricity or pure panels, 43 pesos.
Okay, have to tell you though, with the DAC, which is it puts you in the higher consumption rate. Because in
Hmm.
Mexico, what they do is if you keep your electricity below a certain consumption, the Mexican government subsidizes it. So we've got neighbors who have their fans on, but still don't manage to get their electricity past a certain threshold, which I think 200 or 400 kilowatts. And their electricity can be $20 or 200 pesos, we'll say. And our electricity, because I have a computer, we don't even use much. But in our bedroom, we have the AC on, and we would be paying 4,000 to 8,000 pesos every 2 months. So it was kind of crazy. So for the DAC is a 6 month rolling figure. So it adds up your kilowatts, and then the government says we subsidize or we don't subsidize. If we don't subsidize, we're going to get them. So what they do is after a certain threshold, they'll charge you top tier pricing. So that's what we were at. So we get the solar panel systems in July hooked up, and the first 2 months we're generating 3 times what we're consuming. So I'm thinking right off the bat, it's going to change everything. No. So our bill was technically 42 pesos last time, but they charged us with a digital, the domestic alto consumo DAC rate, which was 500 and some
That
pesos.
was such good Spanish.
Yeah, it was 500 and some pesos that we still had to pay because of our consumption before, even though we were consuming way more than we were
But
using.
that's okay because
Yeah, we just had to wait 1 week in order, sorry, one pay cycle, which was 2 months. Because in Mexico, it depends. Some people pay monthly, some people pay bi-monthly. We're on the bi-monthly schedule. Don't know why. Because I thought when we went solar, it would be monthly. Who knows? Mexico is kind of crazy. It's a great place to live. I don't know how I feel about working there.
he doesn't. He doesn't work there, so I wouldn't worry about it.
I do. Yeah, I don't like working with the government there. Every time I go to my accountant, every year we have to have a meeting, and I'm like, is the government getting better for business owners? And the answer for this last 10 years has been no, no. It's actually getting worse. Right?
I'm not even listening to you anymore.
Well, then now it's your turn to talk. Oh, she was asking Lynn how much it was for her solar panels. And Luis, I think, installed hers too,
Yeah.
right? So Luis Martinez, he's the guy you want to talk to if you're going to get a solar panel system.
Luis is not feeling well though,
Well,
but it's not COVID.
yeah.
He has
There's
something
the
else.
colds are still going around. So yeah,
Yeah, I mean, cold and flu is still going around. Not everybody that gets sick is a COVID recipient.
read a very, very interesting article because Christie's mom sent me a video that Facebook took off, so I couldn't see the video. Then I started researching it. asthmatics who are on corticosteroids like Pulmicort, that kind of stuff. It's not a comorbidity anymore, asthma with those people, and it's not to the point where they can do testing yet. But from the hearsay, people who are on corticosteroids are not getting COVID, and if they do, it's very minor. So it's kind of like, well, then why aren't they telling people
He has
that?
a sinus infection. That's right. That's what it was. I couldn't remember. And what did you mean by it's fun when you play in a band? I'm lost. I don't know what you would have said that would have been fun if you played in a band. Because Marty, of course, is a musician.
I have no idea, but it would be fun to play.
He's updating my driver's license. Yeah, we're gonna need that too when we get home.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was that?
Just, it's crazy that I'm here in Canada with no license. You have a license.
You are at my mercy. Get used to it.
I am. I need a driver here to do anything, and nobody wants to be my driver.
And how different is that from Mexico? Even with a valid driver's license, I did all the driving.
It's kind of true. But I do have an extra vehicle that I could use if I want to.
But you don't.
Why are you doing this in front of them?
We're working down there. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no, working. I mean, really, let's be honest. Working anywhere kind of sucks.
Yeah, but I guess working with any government
now. Mm-hmm. Banks are frustrating. Governments are frustrating. The rules and so we can hear Eva laughing upstairs. So we just have to. What? I'm just laughing at Eva laughing. We just have to
put up with the crap.
Put up with it, exactly.
We don't have to. We can vote them out.
We can't in Mexico, and we don't here.
Yeah, we're like in no man's land in Mexico.
No, we're in just outside of Wabaman, west of Edmonton.
Thanks. So in Mexico, they take our money and our taxes, but they don't allow us to vote. So we can have no say. Legally, we can have zero say. They're like, give me your money, but you can't say anything about anything. I'm just saying what it is for Mexico.
Tell me to get off his soapbox again.
High horse. I'm on my high horse.
Don't ever do that again.
We're in the country. It looked like I was dancing, but it was pretending like I'm on a horse.
No, you weren't.
I am on a horse. I'm walking on a horse.
It's just gross.
Yeah, Christie doesn't like horses.
Just the way you. Never mind.
Yeah. She was afraid of horses. So when she was 12, she got bucked off a horse and hit her head, and thus began the entire lifetime of craziness that I've had to deal with. That's not true. But she was afraid of horses. So one time before we went to Canada, I said, I really want you to go on a horse. And she's like, no. I said, well, then, I think you need to go on a horse.
Lori just told you to burn the soapbox because you're apparently not getting down off it.
So she went with a girlfriend of hers, took her horseback riding, and I swear to God, I saw this happen. She gets on the horse starts to rear up with her on it, and she's now an older person, and she can get hurt. But I was like, oh my gosh, this is like, so for whatever reason, the horse can tell her fear. And her girlfriend, though, was like, no, we can do this. So they went and they did a long walk, which was nice on the horses. I was proud of you. I mean, you did what you were afraid of.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's not normally that type of person. I mean, she's terrified to eat cilantro. Terrified.
No, I'm not terrified. It just tastes like soap.
Okay.
It'll go with your soapbox.
Wow. Put cilantro in my soapbox. I didn't brush my teeth today, so she looks weird when I'm breathing on her.
Marty said to get off your high horse. Come down off your high horse.
Yeah. I like my high horse.
Don't do that.
Come on.
April thinks you might have gas. I think that's what she meant.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Do high horses run on gas?
Dear. What we do to you poor people.
I know, it's very true.
I'm so glad you guys join us and let us goof around. Yeah. It's kind of fun.
It is. But I think we're done for today.
You think?
I think.
Are we going to be back tomorrow?
I don't know. We'll have to
Tomorrow's
see.
Saturday.
Or Saturday. I mean, Saturday we like to let you guys have a day of rest. Now somebody's calling
No,
Christie here. No?
I mean, someone is calling, but I'm not going to take the call.
So to the person who's calling us now, don't call us when we're doing this. It's rude.
I'm pretty sure they're not watching.
Yeah. So my little watch says, "Oh my, it's 9:39."
How do you even read that? Yeah, you can't show it. It's not going to work there.
My wrist isn't that flexible anymore.
Was it ever?
I
And
think
you could turn it around on your body?
I think so. Yeah, you quit kicking the table because you're kicking that.
Kayla is upset because we're leaving and she just got here.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kayla.
How are you, honey?
Well, okay.
Did you have lots of water too?
Yeah, you can answer that question, and then we will read what you say, and then. But I can right now tell people, don't touch your face, don't touch your spouse's face. Be kind to one another, love one another.
Is this attached? Oh, you're shedding.
And what's the last thing? Oh yeah, wash your hands often and sing those songs. So I'm not even going to tell you what the songs are anymore because it doesn't matter.
And he doesn't remember.
Just make sure it's a Queen song.
And do that twice.
Bicycle, bicycle. Right? Yeah. Is she saying what's going on?
No, but I do know that she had a lot of water in her house. I read it on Facebook.
Oh, that's not fun.
Stop.
Did we get water in our house?
No.
Because we're kind of at the top of the hill.
We're at the top of the city.
Well, no, the top of our neighborhood.
Great, unless, yes, lots of water came in everywhere. Yeah.
That's a shame. But it's fun, though. You get the lightning and stuff, right? There was like
That's especially fun when you have leaks in your house. Then you have that extra thrill
terror of
the lightning and will it hit my house and miss you too.
Yeah,
Kayla.
We miss you. We do miss you guys.
And your mommy and daddy.
Yeah.
And your beautiful kids. And my grandbabies.
I will tell you one quick story.
Hi, Terry. How are you?
So we went to La Perula. This is many years ago.
Didn't you tell this story already?
I don't think so.
If you told this story already, you guys can just stop them.
Yeah. So what happened was, it was right on the water, these little cabins. They had 2 bedrooms, outdoor kitchen, and the living space was on the inside, just brick and cement. So we're fishing, and I'm watching the way the sky come, and it's zapping electricity all the way down.
There was a storm coming in.
It's a bad storm.
Yeah.
And I said to the kids, we need to get ready because I think we're going to get struck by lightning. And they're like, ah! So we go inside and all the light switches off and stuff. And they're on the bed because water's starting to come into the cabin because all the flippin' jungle crabs had blocked all the drains. So water was getting in the house. Then we got struck by lightning. And all of the circuits in the house, like all the plugins and the switches.
And the faceplates all blew off.
Everything's exploding. Boom, boom, boom. And we could feel the electricity.
It was terrifying. It was our first really big storm in Mexico, too.
And the kids were crying.
We were right oceanfront, open ocean.
I kind of was laughing, though. It was fun. It was a really fun time. But it was terrifying. So then the next day, the resort had 0 electricity. It blew out stuff.
Yeah.
So, and that night I had the most severe sunburn I've had in my entire adult life. Like I blistered all over because I was outside with a fishing rod, not paying attention.
But even had a t-shirt on.
No, I didn't. I didn't have a t-shirt at first. No, at first, no. So that night I had to stand in the shower. There's no fan and it was so hot. So I had to stand in the shower and just to cool off. It was very terrible.
Once the lightning storm finished.
Yeah.
Not during the lightning storm.
You never stand in the shower during a lightning storm. That's just smart, right? It's true. So we've said our goodbyes. We love you. Thank you so much for joining us today. Do you have anything to add?
Nope.
All right. That was your stomach.
I know my stomach's growling. I was hoping you wouldn't hear it.
I heard that. It was terrible.
It's pretty loud. Just let me check the other sites just to make sure that we didn't miss any comments because I can still hear Eva giggling up there.
Yeah, if you have any comments for us, just let us know now and we'll ignore them too.
It's not very nice.
Oh, we'll address them next time. I mean, or no, I guess. Depends on.
Bucking her off, not rearing, John.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
No, the horse reared. Bucking is when their back end goes up. Rearing is when their front end goes up. that horse reared.
Yeah, it reared. It was terrifying.
It reared, and it was just exactly like what happened to me when I was 12. But I got really hurt that time.
Yep.
I was at a summer camp. I'm still mad at them because they never called.
Yep.
So yeah, and Terry, I'm sorry to hear it's gray. I mean, it might be warmer there, but at least it's sunny here. That's one thing Alberta definitely has is sunshine.
So there we go.
Oh, I have a tickle.
Okay, guys.
Thanks for joining us.
Happy Friday, and maybe we'll see you tomorrow. No promises, but maybe. Okay, adios. Now, this is the awkward part where I try and figure out what we're doing.